everyone, I'm back, and today I am going to show you my contribution to the Dollar Bead Box Give Me 5 series. I got my first Dollar Bead Box this week, and I made 5 pieces from it. It's my first Dollar Bead Box, like I said, and I will present them to you. I got 3 pairs of earrings and 2 bracelets, and I have a ton of beads left over. I didn't try to be super, I tried to be super conservative with it because this is the first one. And so let's get started. So everybody got this bracelet, this linked beads in this March bead box, and I just added from the bead mix a couple of beads and some findings to close it up, and I made a bracelet and out of this, and other people probably took it apart and did other things, but this is what I did with it. Just keeping it simple for the first time. And this really went with March things, and this also matches some other things that I already had going on with a March theme, and since Dollar Bead Box doesn't do themes, I thought this was just appropriate to keep it as it was. The next thing I created was that was very easy to get to was taking these sugar skulls and making some earrings. In my mixed beads, the bead mix, I had a lot of these little red faceted beads that all matched each other, and it was really cool that they were in there. And then the findings I just already had, and I took the little black and white sugar skulls and added the little red findings, the little red faceted beads as an accent, and made some simple earrings. And for somebody like me, I have a lot of things to wear with this. Very simple. And that was the second thing that I made out of that. The third thing that I made was this pair of earrings, and I have forgotten what these were called already, which is terrible. But I also, from the bead mix, found some extra beads that complemented these, and ear wires from my stash, from what I already had, and these beads that kind of pulled out the blue colors from these beads, and all this from the Dollar Bead Box. And you can, when I move them in the light, you can see the blue come out in these beads that were from the bead mix that came with the bead box. And that was just another simple pair of earrings with those. And when I find my paper, I will remember what these are called. And then my third pair of earrings, I took some memory wire, some gold colored memory wire, and used some more beads from the bead mix. As you can see, I am really fascinated with bead mix. If you've watched any of my other videos, you know that I really love bead mixes. It's like treasure hunting. And you see I have some more of those red faceted beads, and I had some black beads that had some shimmer to it, and some bigger beads, and I made some earrings with memory wire. I used a different metal just to do something a little different, and again with the red and black, kind of to play off the sugar skulls, but I thought these were really nice, and I also have a lot of things that I could wear these with, and I thought these were cool. Yeah, something really simple and classy. Um, and the last thing that I made was just a simple bracelet where I used a lot of the beads from the strands that we got. The Drux, I used that star, the Swarovski star, and from the a little mix of all the beads from the strands that we got. So it's kind of like a boho type bracelet with the star on top as the focal. And I really like this. And when I get some more things, I will make some more bracelets or earrings or things from with these other beads. I don't do any bead weaving or anything like that, so, or not yet at any rate. And I made loops on this, but I didn't put any charms on it. But I really like this also. And it just incorporated all of the colors that came in that box. I actually do have something that I would wear with this. March is my birthday month, and so everything that I got in all of my March bead boxes will stay with me. So any flaws that are in any of them won't matter because all of this stuff is for me. And I have an outfit to wear with this. I've got a shirt, a couple of outfits that match these green beads on the end, and I do plan to make me something else to match these beads right here. And hold on. All right, and I am back with my paper. As you can see in my little storage container, there are so many things I didn't use. I could not use my dragonfly because the hole was not drilled all the way through. I am waiting for a tool so that I can finish drilling the hole all the way through so that I can use this, because I was very sad that I could not use this in one of my first 5 pieces. Not being able to use this meant that I could not do what I had wanted to do with these beads also, so I just left them all together with some of the beading wire that was sent with us as part of this. I just left that here in their little storage container and left it alone. I also really loved these. These made me think of cranberries, and I really liked these beads. And I don't normally do anything with beads this small. Right now I've just been hoarding them until I could think of something to do with them. And hoard is the correct word. Also, these blue, these turquoise rectangles that we got as part of the extras. I didn't do anything with them this time. I am going to hold on to them for another time. I just didn't have enough this time to do something with them, even though I did put them with the other blue items that came and pulled out some of the things from the bead mix that they sort of matched with. Other than that, I was really happy with this. I think I will continue with this. I actually signed up for the Dollar Bead Box for 6 months, so I hope to see you next month with another Give Me 5 for this series. And I just want to say thank you to Simply AnnieB and MemoryLane by Marie for thinking of inviting other people to do this series, and I'm glad that I decided to do it. Thank you.